Nestle facing student backlash after pulling water from Lake Michigan. Esports scenes getting a kickoff in Grand Valley.
And hot brews this winter in Outside Coffee Co. Here's today's Laker news.
Some Grand Valley students are upset that Nestle is pulling water from Lake Michigan. Anna Olszewski has more on the story from the Your Water, Your Voice campaign held at Grand Valley.
Okay, so 95% of us say that we should strengthen regulations.
Students like Tyler Morris are not happy with how the Great Lakes water is being used.
I think it's important to preserve them, make sure that we're not throwing useless materials or poisonous materials into them, and just to keep the aesthetic and the beauty of them.
Allie Schmidt is glad the Your Water, Your Voice campaign allows students to voice their concerns.
It's important to show up and make sure your voices are heard in really constructive ways.
Water resources, industries, and issues are discussed at these events. Nestle is taking the heat for guzzling up Michigan's groundwater.
In that, we were talking about Line 5, Nestle, different agriculture issues. We also have a town hall on drinking water. We're talking about affordability and quality.
Nestle draws over 1.1 million gallons of water from Michigan a day to bottle and sell globally. Students like Tyler Morris are concerned with the amount of plastic used to bottle this water.
I think we definitely don't need to be pulling water, Nestle especially, because it's most likely going into bottled water, and I think the plastic is more the problem than pulling water. And we know, like, the water will be there. We've got a lot of it, but as much as they're going to funnel into these plastic bottles that get thrown away or even back into the waters, I think that's Nestle's problem.
According to the Your Water, Your Voice Summit, Nestle had $4.8 billion in bottled water sales in 2017. Nestle only had to pay Michigan a one-time fee of $5,000, in addition to a yearly $200 to the state for water withdrawals. There are water withdrawal regulations set in Michigan, and Nestle does follow them. In Allendale, I'm Anna Olszewski.
The Your Water, Your Voice campaign event will continue running through mid-November. You can visit bridgemi.com for more information.
Professional video gaming is making a huge surge to pop culture in recent years. DeWard has more on it, and what it is, and what the future will look like for esports.
Video games have been around for decades, since age-old names like Pac-Man. They've made a huge impact on modern culture.
2 mana.
Recently, players are starting to go on a competitive level with video games, called esports. GVSU junior Nick Morin got his start in high school.
I was really big into League of Legends at the time.
Even though he would play casually, Morin said he loved watching matches with his friends and even his dad. And he's not the only one.
Definitely, yeah.
The industry has grown incredibly. Right now, according to Esports Reader, the highest prize pool in the industry is over $41 million.
It's a billion-dollar industry. So there's money in esports right now. Companies right now are actively seeking young programs to invest in. So in terms of sponsorship alone, and like corporate sponsorship, there's a lot of money in the game right now.
Average Baguette clears it out to the corner, but another shot by DePaul.
With that much on the line, Aquinas esports coach Marshall Brummel says teams stay on their toes with constant training.
On the high end, you might see 14, 15 hours. On the low end, you might see 10 hours a week.
Esports Club social chair Sally Herr says the game's just getting started in GVSU.
Since we're only a student organization right now, we're happy to accept anybody. I mean, our tryouts were completely open. Anyone could try out if they wanted to. We're even hosting a tournament currently that's completely open to anybody, any skill level.
And while gaming setups may cost up to thousands of dollars, laptops are becoming a more viable option for esports. And while they may not be able to run more complex games, their portable power gives plenty of opportunities for the esports scene. In Allendale, I'm DeWard.
GVSU's Esports Club will also be making 3 podcasts surrounding different games. There's no official names decided yet, but Sally said they should be announced next week.
Ever thought about enjoying a hot beverage inside of an igloo? This winter at Outside Coffee Co., you can enjoy a warm cup of coffee in one. From Wealthy Street, here's Gentry DeWinter.
The Outside Coffee Company is based in Easttown, Grand Rapids, and operates out of a refurbished 1956 camper. For the winter season, the community garden gets transformed into a winter wonderland.
I really like coming here in the winter time because it's like a place to go that's not indoors, and I can still enjoy like nature and like still get socialization especially with like other people that live in the community because of the way they set it up with the tables. You can have conversation with people that you don't normally have conversation with.
This magical setting features igloos, or geodomes. These seating areas are heated and equipped with Christmas lights to create a relaxing and inviting space for you to enjoy your coffee. The communal picnic tables inside of the igloos are designed to increase opportunities for guests to make new friends.
It's very inviting to like meet new people with the community tables, and just the vibe is very like relaxing, and the music. I just really enjoy it.
The Outside Coffee Company is an extension of Whooo Outfitters, which is the art and apparel shop located next door. Whooo Outfitters is a collaboration of local artists who love spreading creativity, being outside, and love coffee. Thus, the Outside Coffee Company was born. Owned and operated by local artist Erica Lang, Whooo Outfitters features her woodblock artwork, which is hand-carved and printed right in shop.
The weather may be getting colder, but that doesn't mean we have to stay indoors. From the Outside Coffee Company in East Grand Rapids, I'm Gentry DeWinter.
Thank you for being with us this week as we're getting closer to Thanksgiving break. I'm Marissa McGivern.
And I'm Manny Casey. We hope to see you next week right here on Laker News.